Good morning, guys. Getting a proper start to the morning, finally. I actually was woken up entirely too many times last night. Ended up making my way from one end of the hall to the other to deal with Ellis. He was having some stomach troubles or teeth or something. He was in some kind of pain, so he was up and down a lot last night. But when Christina and everybody got up and left this morning, I went ahead and just stayed up. So I've been up and actively working since like 7:15. Not making as much progress as I would like, but I came to the realization about 5 or 10 minutes ago that I was sitting inside, I was in the dark, I was sitting at my laptop trying to code, trying to get some work done, and I needed a change of pace. So, as you can see, I am now out on the deck, enjoying the weather. It's a little warm, so I've got the fan on, but got my laptop, got my drink, got my feet propped up. The noise is a little bit much, but we can stomach that for the nice view and the nice weather, and I'm liking this. I'm liking this a lot. Back to work. So yeah, been sitting out here working for a little over an hour now, and just had a bit of a facepalm and also a bit of a, ooh, that's kind of nice. As it turns out, a lot of the work that I've been doing for the wrong reasons. The networking people where I work made some changes to the way that things are working so that before everything was contained on our firewalls, now it's kind of split up between a few different network components. And what I was going to have to do to the software here is I was going to have to change it to poll each of those steps in the chain and aggregate all the data together. What I didn't realize is that the firewall still contains all the information. I just have to get at it a different way. And the only time I should have to actually talk to the other pieces of equipment is if I want to make something new or delete something, because like I said, it is still stored in multiple locations. So yeah, like I said, I spent about an hour working on it, making changes to it, and then I realized, wait a minute, why am I pulling all this data out from the firewall and then munging it into something else when all of the data I need is coming from the firewall in the first place? Facepalm moment. If you're not a programmer or you're not into this kind of thing, sorry, something that I'm sitting here working on, and yeah, definitely a facepalm. But it does appear like it is working. I'm going to make a few more changes to it to make it a little more efficient, fewer database calls and whatnot. That's always a good thing. The other, that's a good thing that I was mentioning earlier, because they put a plug over here, that means that while I'm sitting out here working, I can actually bring my MacBook charger out and plug it in. So I don't have to just sit out here and let my laptop die, even though I probably will not bring the plug out all that often. If I'm going to be out here for like hours and hours, that's one thing, but I probably will just come out here in the mornings so that I can enjoy some of the cool air, enjoy the weather and whatnot, and then I will go back inside for the remainder of the day. You know what? I've made some good progress, and it's getting close to lunchtime, so I'm going to try to wrap some of these things up, go in and have some lunch, maybe work on some videos. Minor status update. Quite a little while later. It's actually almost time to go get Duncan off the bus. Had an excellent time working outside this morning, so after I had lunch, I was sitting here, I was getting some stuff done, I was, sitting on the couch and everything, and I was like, you know what? Before I go get Duncan off the bus, I really need to go ahead and film my news video. I have like 4 or 5 other videos I want to finish up, but the news video is the one where I skipped it last week, so I needed to make sure to do it. I said, well, if I'm going to be doing that, maybe I should do it outside. So I grabbed my G7, I grabbed my little wired pin mic there, wired myself up with it, went outside and filmed, and very quickly while editing learned the lesson that when you set everything in manual mode, as soon as the lighting changes, it looks really weird. So if you happen to see the news video from this week, take a look at the lighting, because at the very beginning of the video it's kind of shady, it's kind of dim. It's not dark or anything, I'm outdoors, it's just where it was under a shadow, it was a little bit more dim, and I had everything adjusted for that. And over the course of the video, it just gradually gets brighter and brighter, and so by the end, it looks like I'm in this very bright, sunny day, which is great. It's just when I went from there and jumped back to the beginning of the video, it's like suddenly a gloomy cloud hit me. Anyway, video is done, it's uploading, and actually, this camera, this is like 99% of the reason why I picked up the LX100. This camera is something I can hold in my hand pretty easily. It does very good video and audio. Audio is not as good as some other cameras I've used, obviously. It's nowhere near as good as the Canon that I was on with the fisheye, but still, this has a lot more flexibility in terms of videos I can make. I used this to film a couple of videos when I was at Duncan's baseball practice right after I broke my foot. I just now finished up one of those videos, the last of the videos I'd made while I was there, just standing in here. I literally held the camera, pointed it at my phone to get an update for, it's the ZUS or Zeus smart car charger finder thing. You plug it into your car cigarette lighter, it's got 2 ports on it, and it can tie into an app to help you geolocate where your car is in case you lose it. So I was able to film the last part of that where basically I say, oh look, it says my car is this far away and it's in that direction using this camera. So that's a large part of the reason why I picked this up. I do actually, like I said, I have like 3 or 4 other videos I need to finish up, but again, it's like 2:40. I've got to get Duncan in 10, 15 minutes, something like that. So No way that I can do a whole lot more. Maybe I can go out to the car, wait out by the bus stop for him in the car, and film some more stuff about it's like a digital air compressor I've got to make a video about. Maybe I can do that with this. I won't be able to finish it, obviously, but just to be able to plug it in and show the interface and show how it works. Maybe I'll see if any of Duncan's soccer balls, basketballs, anything like that need air, because I could take that. I'll think about it. Another day, back out with Duncan, doing a little more Pokemon hunting. We captured a couple of gems, that one and this one back here. Didn't have too much difficulty at them. I think we're getting better, little by little. You get them, take those gems down. Yeah. There's one of them that would require like getting out of the car and walking a little ways and standing out in the sun to do it, and it's like, no. I'd rather just drive up, get the phone out, do the stuff, drive on. And hooray, everybody's home. Oh, is it hot? No?
I just got cheese.
Oh. And it's taco night.
Taco Friday.
Woo! Taco Tuesday on a Friday. And then there's Ellis. He just had his bottle. Quite a little while later now. It's actually 8:30. Both of the boys have just been through the bath. I took a couple of minutes, and earlier UPS showed up with my new Galaxy S7 battery case, so I unboxed that on camera, and it's now in use. Makes the phone kind of big. He's had a bath, and he's clean. And my parents will be here sometime soon, probably.
Hope so.
Anyway, probably update you when they show up. Visitors are here, and it's dark. You know what? I think I'm actually going to go ahead and wrap things up there for tonight. Duncan is still not in bed. He's in there watching Stampy fight the Ender Dragon. But Ellis is passed out, and we're all going to be heading here to bed here pretty shortly. So I'm going to get this edited and uploaded, as always. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you had a wonderful day. We'll see you again tomorrow.